Woo! Hop sauce coming up. You hope it's all well out there. Now, hey, markets are waiting. It's crypto stocks, and what comes next is very important. By the way, I'm going to start talking about stock market a little bit more. I don't want to lose my crypto enthusiast because I love the cryptocurrency market. That's my primary focus for sure. But I do want to full disclosure, my stock portfolio is doing better than my crypto portfolio. And there's a big reason why. The strategies that I use in my stock trading, selling covered calls, is very safe and it protects the downside. I'm going to ease into that, not today, but I just want to share that with you. So right now, feels like nothing's happening in the crypto market. It's exactly why this moment is very important. Don't do anything stupid, people. Okay? Crypto's not breaking down. Stocks aren't breaking either. That's weird because I've been looking at both of them. They're also not taking off, as we all know. But it tells us something important about where we're at in the cycle. That's what we're talking about today. Now, stage one, we're in this waiting period. It's all about waiting on policy, okay, in both areas. Okay, interest rates, what direction are those going in? We're waiting on this clarity stuff, both in crypto and traditional markets. Okay, so when markets wait like this, the price action, you can see it on the charts, it starts to compress. Our movements are getting tighter. Okay, the motion rises, and so people start making bad decisions. It happens all the time, and I've seen it, I've done it myself. So let's zoom out for a sec. And across the board, we're seeing the same kind of behavior. I'll show you some charts here. Everything's consolidating and moving sideways. Okay, money's concentrating into large liquid assets. Check this out on this chart right here. Let me show you real quick. Oh, see? So this is today's candle. It was red when I started this video. Now it's green. Interesting. Okay. These lines, see the first, if you can look at this bottom white line and this top line right here, that was my zone that we were watching as of like back here or so. I came in here and had to draw a new line in the middle because now we're starting to bounce off this 89,900 and this 84,694. It's a little bit tighter. See this range right here? We got back down into it. And so today's going to be an important day for this particular chart on Bitcoin because it's testing this 89,937 is where I have it marked. Is it going to go back down and just get a little tighter? Tighter consolidation usually makes for bigger moves when it breaks out. That's what I'm saying. Ethereum. See, I need to draw, okay, this blue line, this is the one I did draw because we were moving from this 2750 up to the 29,900. Now, full disclosure, I wanted to deploy some more dry powder that I had available, and I did. Yesterday, let's go 2 days ago, is this red candle right here. And so when I saw this strong support, if you look to the left here, look at all this strong support right on this blue line right here. Strong, 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 strong. Came back down to that strong support right here 2 days ago. And so I saw that. And so I said, okay, tomorrow, if it moves up, I'm going to get in. And sure enough, people, full disclosure, I bought some more Ethereum right here. As that green candle started to move up, right about here, I got in at about 28.50 is where I bought some more. Because I know it's that 3,000 is a huge level. So now we're testing it. The body of this candle came up a little bit closer to my 29,980. So I'm on the edge of my seat right now because I feel like that we have to see at the end of the day today, when this candle posts 4 p.m. Pacific, it's a 24-hour candle, where it's going to lie and where the next one opens up. I'm on the edge of my seat for that. Okay, XRP. Gosh, that run up was nice, people. Man, you know why it did that? Because we were starting to see some more clarity with this Clarity Act. But then it got denied, pushed back down. Okay, and that's what we're sitting at right this minute. I'm looking at something here. Okay. So again, I just came in here and drew this other tight line right here because it was acting as resistance. Okay, it was acting as our resistance. So I put it in here. Now it's trying to be our support. This green candle blasted up above it here today. That was red. Again, once again, that was a red candle right there. It is turned green. It's consolidation. It's getting tighter as we move sideways day to day. Tighter consolidations creates a bigger move when it breaks out. Okay, that's how this TA works. Now, I do want to show you. So here is the Bitcoin dominance chart. Now remember, when this chart moves down, that's when money transitions into the altcoins. And this is a pretty big move, okay? We're 59.5% of all the $4 trillion in cryptocurrency is in Bitcoin. When this drops down, the other altcoins pump, historically. We're in a weird market right now. I told you that 4-year cycle has been shot. We're in a 5-year cycle now as we speak. Let me measure that. Gosh dang it, look at this wick. That wick went up to 60%. So I'm going to go up to there, and then we'll come down and see what percentage. Okay, it's just under 1% drop in dominance is what we've seen over the last week. That is something. That is something. So this, again, is the Bitcoin dominance chart. When we see it moving down, that's money transferring into the altcoins. Crazy talk on that. Okay, now, so what I do want to point out here, though, is this Clarity Act. Real quick, here's an update. Clarity on the regulatory side of this discussion, we're seeing the same theme. I know it's boring. Clarity Act didn't move forward today as expected. I did a video that they revised it to have a meeting on the 27th. Today's the 27th. It was delayed. Now, I just read something that it said it was delayed due to that weather, that storm was creating problems on the track. I mean, I don't know. Come on, it's silly to some degree. I think that may have been an excuse just to get some more footing on this thing, possibly, but it is a good excuse. That storm was nasty. I got lucky. I just beat it flying across the country. I got lucky on that. Okay, and so when you look at that kind of a thing, that headline. It's not bullish or bearish. Okay, we're just sitting here, standing by. So, but it does reinforce the bigger picture that the markets are waiting for a certain direction, not reacting emotionally. Trust me, I don't. There's people saying there's going to be a huge correction in the stock market. I do believe we are going to see a correction, but I don't think it's going to be this crazy 20% crash that we saw last year in the spring. I don't think it's going to be quite that much, and there's some reasons for that. Okay. Now, here's the stock market, a couple bullet points on that. Major indices are stalling, similar to crypto. Money's rotating into larger market caps. It's a storage for the money. Smaller stocks or speculative assets are lagging. That's why we don't want speculative. It's risk off right now. This is the classic late uncertainty behavior. When the risk appetite is unclear, capital hides in the bigger liquidities. Okay, that's what we've learned here. Okay, this is where the crypto stocks start to meld together. There's not this decoupling right now. They're starting both markets. That's what I'm talking about today. They're kind of rhyming with each other, staying in sync. So this is the phase where people get impatient. Ladies and gentlemen, don't sit there and get impatient and go and sell stuff at a loss. That's not what savvy investors do. Do not sell at a loss. Just hold right now. Now listen, it's personal. This is not financial advice. We do all have our exit points. We have a risk for appetite. If you put in $1,000 and you can only lose 500, I understand that there is a stop loss point for sure. It's a certain percentage below where you got in. There it is, but the big picture overall is stand by. Okay. The mistake that people that they do is they see something over here and they chase the hype. Don't chase the hype. Don't overtrade. Don't confuse boredom in the markets with some kind of danger. It's a safe haven, if you ask me. I've been in these markets long enough to where I've seen big dumps happen. And so I like it when there's like this pause time. It helps me just kind of take a step back and just settle down and not worry about anything. Okay, that's what I'm trying to teach you today. So historically, it's about preparation and then looking at TA and predicting to a little bit of a certain degree when things break out to the upside or the downside after these tighter consolidations. It's going to be a bigger move. I'm watching to see if the market structure is holding or breaking down. That's one. I'm looking strongly at the Bitcoin dominance is number two. And then the correlation between crypto and stocks. Are they behaving similar? When I say stocks, I'm talking about the indices, the bigger, S&P 500, NASDAQ, stuff like that. Are they kind of doing similar things, or are they decoupling? If there's a decoupling, then I do more research and figure out why and make a decision from there. Any real policy resolutions that hit the headlines, that's where those fundamentals that we really got to pay important attention to. The Clarity Act has been delayed to the 29th. So is there going to be a resolution? I don't think so. I don't think though, because we got to get the banks acting fairly, okay? And some other things that are written in there, like the CBCDs. We can't have that. We cannot have Big Brother looking over us on every financial move. That's unacceptable, okay? So when these things start to resolve here, the markets won't disappear, okay? We're going to see some kind of movement one way or the other. Now, give me that thumbs up if you would, please. I'm focused. I'm into this stuff. I'm just telling you. I'm going to share as much as I can. When I learn it, when it comes up, if something else pops up, I share it. If you're trying to navigate through the crypto and stocks together, I'm sharing daily stuff. You're in the right place because I'm in both markets. And look, like I said, I'm not this multimillionaire, but I've got a lot of my hard-earned money, percentage-wise, is in both of these markets. I'm at a point in my life where I'm dumping as much dry powder as I can into both these markets. Now, like always, appreciate your time, everybody. Give me that sub. I'm going to check in. We'll see what's going on tomorrow, or maybe this evening, okay, a little bit this afternoon. And if something does pop off, I'm coming at you. Hop Sauce signing off. Always thank you for checking in, everybody. Appreciate you. All right, peace out.